In the modern world, almost as important as the air we breathe is the power of electricity. Our lives are lit up by the flick of a switch. Have you ever wondered how these switches that become the gateway to our electrified world get made? Anchor Electricals, one of the largest domestic manufacturers of electrical and wiring devices. 5 decades of visionary innovation. A household name for switches in India with a range of world-class products. Situated in the northern state of Uttarakhand in the industrial zone of Haridwar city. Taking the world from darkness to light since 1963. Anchor remains till date India's only switches super brand that is unmatched in the world of electrical solutions.
The Haridwar unit of Anchor Electricals Private Limited, as the company was then called, was set up 15 years ago. The total investment was 170 crores. It was set up in a futuristic manner to take care of the company's needs for the next 12 to 15 years, and that's precisely what it has achieved.
This unit has a staggering production capacity of 25 million units per month and an almost incredible production rate of 60 pieces being produced every second.
This factory, Panasonic Life Solutions India, is manufacturing switches, sockets, plates and accessories.
As the day begins at the Anchor plant in Haridwar, sacks of polycarbonate, the basic raw material used for making the body of the switches, are driven into the plant and fed into the automated machines for the first step of manufacturing, molding. For injection molding, the polycarbonate pellets in solid form are fed into the machine and liquefied at a temperature of 300 degrees Celsius. The liquid is then pushed into a cold mold at 90 degrees and solidified to form the basic product structure. The machinery in the injection molding section is state-of-the-art, with several fully automated functionalities making for faster, more improved and cost-effective production of switches. These machines have a cycle time of 12 seconds for each product, with 5 products being made every minute.
It cuts down your process time, your efficiency is higher. As a result, what happens is we are the lowest cost producer by far in the switching or the wiring devices industry.
The other form of molding is compression molding. And to make economical kind of products, compression molding is used. In compression molding, raw material for the product is in the form of powder, which is set into a molder that converts the powder to a molded part. Once the rough molded parts have been formed, they are shaped and polished to form the non-modular switches. The metal section of the unit is where parallel product formation processes take place. These are forming and stamping. With multi-forming machines that perform a combination of operations like blanking, cutting, bending and taping, the process of forming happens with lightning speed and top-notch efficiency. The superlatively high-speed forming machines produce one product part in every second. Brass and CRCA coils are sent into the stamping machine. There, a high-speed progressive machine with 200 strokes per minute forms thin metal strips through stamping. These molded and metal parts are the key components that form a complete switch after being assembled together.
This is the place where all the parts from the manufacturing unit are assembled together to take the final shape of the product.
At Anchor's Haridwar factory, 2,765 women work with speed and focus to assemble and produce the switches. The first step in assembly. The metal parts are riveted together. Riveting happens manually and through automated processes. A range of products like switches, plugs and regulators are assembled and tested here on a daily basis. Almost all of these are done by women.
We encourage the women to work on this assembly floor just because these are critical components to handle. The product requires a lot of concentration to get assembled and a lot of precision to have the testing being done on the products. That's why we employ a lot of females across our factories.
यहाँ पे औरतों के लिए बहुत अच्छा एटमॉस्फेयर है, टाइमिंग बहुत अच्छा है वर्कर्स के लिए और वुमेन्स को यहाँ पे बहुत सारी फैसिलिटीज प्रोवाइड की गई हैं।
With nearly 3/4 of the workforce in the unit being women, safety and security of employees is of extreme importance. Employees are also provided with benefits like a large cafeteria and additional facilities.
For employees, especially women workforce, we have a creche facility at the factory which caters to their needs of keeping their children within the factory premises.
In addition to manual assembly of the products, there is also a system of automation assembly for high volume items and medium and low voltage items. After a complete assembling of the products, each of them passes through 4 stages of quality checks in testing labs with automated equipment that ensure product excellence till the very end.
The switches are tested with the high voltage testing, which is done online within the cell itself. So the switch passes the high voltage test as well as the continuity test, all the requisites tests and the offline testing of life cycle tests are being done in the quality lab.
The objective is to design and manufacture products that offer optimum safety, impeccable quality along with world-class designs. But what remains at the center of the anchor ideology is a safe and healthy work environment. Between the two units, there are a range of products like switches, sockets, regulators, modular plates, and others. The unique storage facilities here include storing spaces for raw materials, for work-in-progress goods, and for finished products. After testing and packaging, neatly wrapped and packaged products move down the finishing line, ready to be dispatched.
On a daily basis, we dispatch 20 million products with 8 trucks to the different branches and warehouses across India.
Polycarbonate granules, plastic components and metal are assembled to create the switches we use in our homes.
I would like to believe that what we manufacture is not switches or switch gear or lighting or solar or fans. What we make is happiness.
As an organization, Anchor by Panasonic is committed to the development of people, processes, and knowledge.